Smelling is just breathing normally and thinking about it more. You know you had a good break from work when you come back and can't remember any passwords. If voodoo dolls were real, if you sat on a voodoo doll of yourself, would you ever be able to get up? When a machine acts up, it has a mind of its own. When a human does, they've lost their mind. The world will never know what the most successful cover-up was. We rewatch movies and TV shows, reread books, listen to songs over and over, then also enjoy remakes of all those things. But if we see something more than once on the internet, we get upset because it's a repost. Waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you aren't alone is either the best or the worst feeling. Telling someone you do you is basically the same as telling them to go fuck themselves. Amber Alerts also alert the suspect on when it's time to change vehicles. Why do people think that when a person goes to a movie by themselves that they're lonely? An activity that requires silence should be done alone. Star Wars will soon be a trilogy of trilogies. In order for a bullet to do its job, it has to get fired first. Fritos bean dip is just a small can of refried beans for 10 times the price of a can of refried beans. Due to the speed of light, the only things we see in real time are our dreams. What if the first person to eat something was allergic and now we are missing out on what could be a delicious food? There are people out there you haven't met yet who will love you. Our brains can tell us exactly where sound comes from in less than a second, unless it's a lost mobile phone. Wanted to feel old? WALL-E came out 10 years ago. A Bug's Life came out 20 years ago. Friends are the real gateway drug. People who don't feed their dogs scraps are going against how this whole relationship started in the first place. As an introvert, it is easier to not speak to your family than to not speak to strangers. Your family knows you don't want to talk and will let you out of conversations without worry. Strangers won't, and that's a scary thing to face. Wearing a condom is a misconception. Are gyms filled with Chinese people after Chinese New Year? Porch lights should have a blink option for delivery drivers to find your place when you order. What if we are all actually falling for propaganda and North Korea is actually a great place? Thanks to the Shower Thoughts Reddit for these posts, and make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Reddit for you, and stay tuned.